Welcome to your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 374. If you're writing a book or thinking about it, or trying to finish a book you've started, or trying to promote a book you've written, or promoting a book you're writing now or about to write, any of those things, anything to do with books, you are in the right place. Good morning and happy Sunday. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh, also known as Christine Inc., especially on social media. Christine Inc., I-N-K. Each day, I am sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 18 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they have the ability to turn a quote-unquote non-author into a published author. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. And once again, good morning, happy Sunday. And what we do here on your Daily Writing Habit every Sunday is Sunday Story Time, where I grab a book, whether it's a book I've written or a client book or a book just that I really love or has made me curious or fascinated or had some sort of impact on me. And I read an excerpt from the book and then follow it by some sort of study or learning question or activity for all of you to apply to your own book writing. And today's excerpt is in line with what we were talking about last week, brand nuggets. So really what I started to do last week per the request of one of my authors is break down the subject of author brand into little kind of bite-sized nuggets to wrap your minds around. So I found an excerpt today that totally goes with that. And it's from one of my favorite books. And I could just literally read from this book every Sunday, not just because it's an awesome book, but it's also like 750 pages, so I would never have to repeat myself. It is the book Tools of Titans by Tim Ferriss. He's the author of The 4-Hour Workweek, and just really great book here. It's a compilation of just transcribed and, he's formatted them in a nice way, interviews he's done on his podcast over the years with exactly what he says, titans, some of the greatest, business and thinking, thought, and creative titans on the planet. So easy to read book because each quote unquote chapter, I guess, is only a few pages long because it's really just summarizing an interview he had with the person. So this one is his interview with Seth Godin, another one of my favorite people on the planet. And here is kind of a brand nugget, a Sunday Storytime brand nugget for you from Seth Godin. To create something great or eventually huge, start extremely small. My suggestion is, whenever possible, ask yourself, what's the smallest possible footprint I can get away with? What is the smallest possible project that is worth my time? What is the smallest group of what is the smallest group of people who I could make a difference for or to? So what is the smallest group of people who I could make a difference for or to? Because smallest is achievable. Smallest feels risky because if you pick smallest and you fail, now you've really screwed up. We want to pick big. Infinity is our friend. Infinity is safe. Infinity gives us a place to hide. So I want to encourage people instead to look for the small, to be on one medium in a place where people can find you, to have one sort of interaction with one tribe, with one group of people where you don't have a lot of lifeboats. And once again, that was an excerpt from Seth Godin from the book Tools of Titans by Tim Ferriss. And of course, your activity is, what is the smallest way that you can promote your book? What is one single action you can take today to promote your book or your author brand, or even just, one small strategic piece moving forward? So maybe you're going to choose to kind of double down on Facebook and only promote there for the next week or so and just put all your attention there, because I know this goes in opposition to what I usually say about, being everywhere. But the Seth Godin theory, obviously he knows what he's talking about. A smart dude. So what is the smallest piece that you can use as part of your book promoting or even your author brand strategy? What is the smallest thing you can do? What is the smallest group of people? So here's a challenge, the smallest group of people that you can promote your book to, and really just do it in a very focused, laser beam, intimate, strongest, most highly impactful way, the smallest group of people in the smallest possible way. And I would love to hear your answers in my Inc. Authors group on Facebook. And yeah, let's continue the conversation there. Very intrigued by Seth's suggestion here and thinking about it for myself as well. So Inc. Authors on Facebook. Thank you for joining me here on Your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And if you know someone else who wants to write a book, please let them know about this show as kind of a good starting point to get their juices flowing and figure out what the whole book writing deal is. You can just send them to yourdailywritinghabit.com, and that'll give them everything they need to listen to the show. Thank you as always, and until tomorrow, happy writing.